Okay, my name is David Boudia, and I am a 2012 Olympic champion, and I reside in West Lafayette, Indiana. Before I came to Purdue, my ultimate dream was to become an Olympian, and what I really thought I could do it in was the sport of diving. And so when I was younger, that's what I devoted most of my time to. Everything I did was for diving and to accomplish my dream as an Olympian. And so when I actually did accomplish that goal in 2008, I got to the games and had a little goal changing, really wanted to get Olympic medal like I think most Olympians do when they get there. And so really that's what I lusted after the entire time was I need the medal, and I think the background for that was I thought the medal would give me rich and it would give me fame and pretty much what the American dream, quote unquote, would say would bring you happiness. And so that's what I sought after the entire games, and at the end of the games I placed 5th and 10th and just walked away absolutely devastated. Well, before I met Christ, I grew up in a home where both my parents were in the military, so it was a really structured home. We grew up in a church that didn't preach the full gospel, so it was really there was no need for the gospel or for Christ. And so it was really just outward appearance and what you look like and me doing good things. And so growing up, that's pretty much what our mentality was, and sports was a huge part of our family's life. And so really that's what our God was. Our God was sports, whether it's soccer, diving, or gymnastics or running. So that's where we would turn to for the hard time or a refuge. And when we actually needed God, I would actually get it up off the shelf, brush it off, and kind of use it as a little genie, and that's totally not what God is at all. At the end of the games, I just went to an all-time low, and that's when I came here to Purdue University and met my coach, Adam Soldati, who I've never dove with, I've never practiced with. I just knew he was an awesome coach, awesome guy, and so I started to invest more time in my diving, and he started to teach me more, not so much who I was as an athlete inside of the pool, but who I was as a man outside of the pool. I saw really how he lived his life, and when I was in that huge, deep depression, he started sharing with me a little bit of his faith, and one night I hit the wall and just totally devastated, didn't really know what my purpose was in life, didn't know why I was here, why I was diving, and so I texted Adam, and the next night I came over to his house, and he shared the gospel with me, and it was a total game changer for my entire life. And that was probably my sophomore year in college, so that was about a year and a half after the games. In 2008, my identity was all about myself and all about what I could gain. And since the game changer, since I met Jesus, since I was able to understand what my purpose was in life, I started to realize it's not about me, it's not about what I accomplish, it's not about what I do, but I'm here for diving, here on this earth to love God and to love others. And so once I started to understand my purpose more and more, I think really the main motto I had throughout the last quadrennium was to keep perspective. And really keeping perspective is diving is just a sport. It's not who I am. It doesn't define me. My faith defines me 100%. And so when I'm keeping perspective, going to the competitions, having that at the forefront of my mind, I'm able to really live out my purpose and look for ways where I can serve my competitors, which is not the norm. Look for ways where I can serve other coaches, and then also get up on that platform at the Olympic Games or at a competition and really not dive for myself, but dive to bring God glory.